that prefab system is something that we're using in a historic area that we're trying to help regenerate. And what we're doing is, instead of saying, okay, buildings, you have to tear them down, regardless of how culturally valuable they may be, or historically or culturally valuable. Instead of tearing them down, you can leave them there, but understanding that they have a lot of structural issues, issues with fire safety, things like that, to really understand these problems, and to say that we can come up with a design that can allow you to solve these problems. So our courtyard house plug-in project is exactly this kind of a system. What we've identified as things that we cannot change is, one is that we will not tear down anything. Number two, we will bring the quality of living up to modern standards, or even exceed modern standards. So that means these places that have no sanitation systems, we're going to install toilets. These places that use construction methods and materials that are centuries old, we can upgrade the insulation and create a sealed space that is energy efficient, and also that we can reduce the costs of renovating and rebuilding by quite a lot. And this is also something that is not on the market, something that we've developed on our own. It's really in between product design and architecture. We're actually using resources from both companies. I have both product designers and architects working on this to sort of find a new approach to building. This project, the first one was about 40 square meters. Super small. So how can architects do a project that small and still survive? These can be mass produced. So if you think about it, the scale of mass production is actually much larger than architecture. The mass production allows us to engage on a larger scale, but also with smaller individual projects, to engage in the economies of scale. So we've done it, we've tried it, people are living in it, they can tell us what's wrong, and then we can continue to refine. Usually you can't do that with architecture, right? The mayor is supporting the project. With the support, we're now, we've just completed the second phase, where we've built about 8 more of these plugins. And this project, we've engaged in master planning, defining program, construction. We do the construction ourselves because it's a prefab system. Anyone can build it, and we deal with the residents there. We discuss with locals the potential of upgrading their homes. So for an architect to be able to engage in all of these aspects is almost uncalled for, right? It's amazing that they even tried it, right? There are all sorts of building codes and fire regulations that would say, no, you can't do this. But I would think in the States, it would really be impossible. I don't see how it could ever happen. People are so risk averse, always worried about getting sued or insurance or whatever. I feel more restricted outside of China than I do here as a designer.